Good afternoon. I am excited to present to you this What's New in Cortona2D Products presentation. We've been very hard at work on this new version and we have a lot to demonstrate to you today. Not all of the new features and changes will make it into this presentation as we are time limited, but I will go through major ones. The first area that we will look at is general authoring. A new object, animated arrow, has been added to the object gallery of RapidAuthor. This arrow can be used to emphasize certain items of your project and is primarily intended to be used in RapidManual. Just like other objects from the gallery, this arrow can be assigned to various actions, such as show and hide, move, and so on. When you insert animated arrow into your project from the gallery, the size of the arrow can be adjusted. Size of the arrow can also be adjusted later on by using Edit Object Parameters command. Color can be adjusted using Edit Material command. Animated arrow is especially useful in augmented reality projects. RapidAuthor can be used to produce augmented reality content, as you can see on this short video. In the previous release, we added support of ambient occlusion to RapidAuthor authoring interface. Ambient occlusion improves visual quality of 3D data, adding shades, for example. In this release, ambient occlusion has been added to the HTML publications. Ambient occlusion is turned on by default in HTML publications. To toggle them on or off, use combination of Ctrl plus Shift plus O on your keyboard. A new and improved clipboard has been added to the RapidAuthor. 3D items can now be easily copied and pasted, which was not previously possible except for using clone command. The new clipboard can be accessed from the Edit menu or right-click Context menu on a 3D item. Keyboard shortcuts such as Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V can also be used. Here I'm copying and pasting a bolt, which is inserted just below the original bolt in the structure. You can also select a specific grouping item into which you would like to paste the item. Please note that texts and other non-3D items in the document editor can also be copied using the same clipboard just as before. Data topic and data task specification components now include a new project level metadata topic language. This can be used to control the language of the publication. Several new publishing options being added in this release. The first one allows to inhibit the visibility in HTML publications of orientation axis tripod visible in the upper right corner. Now it's also possible to set the ratio of the text and 3D scene windows in RapidCatalog HTML publications. For instance, you may wish to have slightly bigger window that covers your DPL table than 3D window. We also added a publishing option that allows to completely inhibit the visibility of the 3D window in RapidManual HTML publications. This implies that the end user will only see the document side of the project. And finally, it is now possible to natively export X3D file from various RapidManual specification components. The next area that we will look at is Cortona2D Editor Pro. A thick and thin line technique is commonly used in technical drawings to improve comprehension of drawings. A new mode in Cortona2D Editor Pro allows to quickly apply this technique to the selected object. Double-clicking on an object with this mode enabled reverses position of thick and thin line. Please note that this mode is mainly intended for ellipses and parallelograms. Here I'm quickly applying thick and thin line technique to all ellipses present on the drawing. A new tool called Join Lines quickly joins selected segments using 4 provided methods. In practice, this tool is highly valuable when editing existing drawings with missing segments. Snap to Object mode has been expanded to include moving snapping for tangential and perpendicular lines. In order to use this, first enable Snap to Object mode, then place your mouse pointer on the object so that it snaps, and extend a line, either tangentially or perpendicular, and hold Shift keyboard button. Let's move on and look at our integration with Teamcenter called RapidAuthor Connector for Teamcenter. Teamcenter Service Planner application is intended for service planning and servicing. It allows to create service BOM and service task for it. Previously, our integration with Service Planner supported creation of service BOM in Data Standard. In this release, we added support of S1000D documentation, which means that S1000D data modules can be created based on SBOM information. With Service Planner integration, RapidManual generates 3D animations based on assignments information from the activities of the workout object in Service Planner. Specific type of animation is generated by the RapidManual based on the occurrence type of the occurrences. This configuration can be changed by adjusting occurrence type values in import profiles using Rapid Configuration tool. In addition to generation of 3D animation and corresponding textual steps in S1000D data modules, other information can be extracted from Service Planner and imported into S1000D data module, such as various references, required persons, support equipment, safety conditions, and so on. Here is already configured service BOM in Service Planner. This workout has several activities with linked assignments, i.e. engineering data. Also, we see here information on required personnel and expendable material. Let us create a new Cortona2D S1000D data module for this workout. This is a standard dialog for creation of S1000D data modules, which is now also available for Service Planner. Here we insert appropriate information for the new data module. Here is a new data module which we just created. From here, we perform an import command in order to import service BOM into RapidManual. Once import is complete, data module can be opened in RapidManual for editing. In Procedure Editor, we see a 3D procedure already present. This is generated upon import from service plan activities and associated assignments linked with RapidManual actions via occurrence types set in import profile. For instance, in the substep of the first step, 5 bolts are being removed. This comes from relevant service plan activity and its associated assignments. In addition to the 3D procedure, an S1000D compliant document in procedural schema is also created upon import, with our service plan activities inserted as steps, as well as other information, such as required persons, consumables, and so on. All the relevant S1000D metadata is imported from Teamcenter, as you can see in the metadata window. Also, in this release, Rapid Configuration tool, part of RapidDeveloper product, has been improved. Previously, various headings in the document generated by service planner were fixed. In this release, we added a user interface allowing to configure various document sections, i.e. to display or to hide them, and also ability for the user to specify sources of this information in PLM XML from Teamcenter. In this particular case, I have defined in Service Planner workout required persons information, information on consumables, and some warnings. Import profile used for this data module has appropriate settings required to extract that information and to display it in the project document. Equally, other S1000D document sections can be automatically populated upon import, such as references, support equipment, spares, safety conditions, frequency, and requirements after job completion. User can toggle these document sections on or off and to define sources for them. This is an extract from the documentation on RapidAuthor integration with Teamcenter, providing more details on this functionality. So far, we've seen that data module is created for a workout object. However, S1000D data module can also be created for the service requirement object as well, as we can see here. In this case, all workouts stored within this particular service requirement object are imported into a single data module, and a single procedure is generated. Also, in this release, we added possibility to create more than one storage objects per workout. This can be used to create, for example, 2 different procedures for different customers for different variants based on a common service BOM. When you have more than one storage object per workout, when launching import or update, edit or other similar commands in Cortona2D menu, you will need to specify in which particular storage object or data module you would like for that command to apply. Finally, S1000D data modules created in Service Planner can be distributed to Content Management System of Teamcenter, from where they can be published or translated. A new application called RapidAuthor Administrator has been developed, allowing to manage administrative objects such as item types and delivery maps for our integration with Teamcenter. This application is primarily intended to be used in conjunction with Active Workspace. Previously, each client was required in order to create and maintain such administrative objects. Please note that in order to create S1000D business objects, you still need to use Cortona2D Administrator application within Teamcenter Rich Client. And the final area, RapidDeveloper. A new option within update-related settings of import profiles can force to perform update of all 3D items. This option may be needed for special cases when source data does not have metadata needed to indicate changes, such as revision metadata. This can be the case with certain formats that do not support various metadata properties, or when designers of CAD data have not included such metadata. Here, really only 2 items are being updated with the source data. However, this option forces all items to be updated, which can be a good solution once again when source data does not have enough metadata required to trigger an update. We added a possibility to import line sets from JT file formats. Now these line sets can be used whenever you, for instance, create exploded views in the CAD editor itself and wish to import it into RapidAuthor. So this new feature allows that, and in order to import line sets, you can toggle read all types of geometry option on. And the final topic for today, data import. In this release, we added several new versions of existing CAD formats that we support. You can see them on this slide. This concludes the overview of major new features and changes in this release. Comprehensive changelog is available on our website. Please feel free to visit our YouTube channel, where you will find in-depth videos on some of the new features. Please be advised that all Cortona2D products come with extensive documentation. Documents are available in the form of PDF documents, as well as embedded help, which is accessible from all of the Cortona2D applications, help menu, help contents. We also have online knowledge base on our website covering typical issues that some of our users encounter, as well as help articles.